Let's look at an even easier way to get references into EndNote, exporting references from library databases. We'll use Library Search, AUT Google Scholar, and Scopus as examples. Leaving EndNote open in the background, I'll go to the library website and do a search on Library Search, which will search all our books, ebooks, and most of the library databases. Note, if you are a postgraduate researcher, we recommend searching library databases one by one. Here, I'll choose See All Results in Articles and More. Now I can tick the items I want to export to EndNote. And choose Export. Leave the default option, which is EndNote, and click Download File. This process will look a little different depending on which browser you're using, but basically once you've downloaded the export file, you open it. And as long as EndNote is still open, the references should be automatically imported into EndNote. Here are the references in my EndNote library. Now I need to check each one and make sure that the details are right for a correct APA 7 reference. Check the preview and consult the APA 7 referencing guide on the library website if you need to know what a good reference looks like. Here I can see I need to make a few changes. I need to remove the words research article in square brackets, and I need to remove the URL, as the easyproxy.aut section tells me that this URL is only available to AUT students and staff. I also need to change a lot of the words in the title to lowercase. I can make these changes in the Edit tab. I have to remember to save my changes. And then I check the preview again. It looks good. Let's practice exporting references again, this time from Google Scholar. We start from AUT Google Scholar on the library website. This will ensure we have more access to the full text of research papers for free. I'll run a search again. And now I have a couple of options. If I want to export a number of references at the same time, I need to be logged in with a Google account. Then I can click the star icon next to each item to save them to my library, and then export them all at once. However, if I just want to export one item at a time, that's easy. I click the Cite button under the reference I want. Google Scholar shows me some reference examples, and underneath them there are some export options. I choose EndNote, and download another export file. Just like before, once I open the file, as long as EndNote is still open, the reference will be imported. Now I need to check the preview and see if I need to make any changes. You might be wondering where all my other references have gone. Well, this reference has been put into a temporary group called Imported References. It just shows the last reference or references that I imported. All the references in my EndNote library are always available here under All References. I'll talk more later about how to organise your EndNote library. Lastly, we'll export some references from Scopus, a multidisciplinary database of academic literature. I'll open Scopus from the library website. I go to Databases, Find by Title, and type in Scopus. I'll do another search here. And I'll select the items I want to export. Then I'll choose Export in EndNote RIS format. Scopus gives you some more options for what kind of information you want to export with your references. Citation information is checked by default, but you can also add other types of information. I'll add the abstract so I can easily see a summary of each article in my EndNote library. From there, we follow the same process to export the references. And don't forget to check for any changes you need to make.